once I could smell chocolate from the parking lot, I knew I was in the right place. That's because Mellace Family Brand's a nut and snack company based in Southern California bakes, stirs, and ships millions of specialized and chocolate-coated nuts a year from this facility. And it all started with two guys named Mike who were just looking for a fun hobby.
Okay, so Mike, we're stepping into the packaging floor,
yes.
Right? Okay. So first tell me, how did this all start?
My partner and I, Mike Runyon, founded the company in 2001.
Okay.
It's just as a fun thing to do, doing fairs and festivals, and our first...
Just a fun thing to do?
A fun thing to do, just as a hobby.
Okay.
Make a little extra money on the side. We figured, you know, we could pick the shows we wanted to go to, the festivals. We'd get in for free, we could sell some nuts, make a little money,
okay.
and have some fun.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what we did.
Let's back up a bit. Mike Mellace met Mike Runyon in church and hired him at his old company where he was CFO. It was a trip to Chicago that got both Mikes a little nutty for a special treat.
We were going up these steps at the McCormick Center, and he stops me. He's from New York originally, and I'm from San Diego. He goes, "Oh, you smell that?" I'm like, "Yeah, what? You know, I'm thinking cinnamon rolls or whatever."
That smell is unbelievable. I said, "You've got to try these nuts."
And he was flipping out about them. I'm like, "Okay, all right, yeah, let's get a bag."
Okay.
So he buys a bag. We wander around this trade show, and we're eating them.
I bought a pack. He'd have some. I put them back in my pocket. He'd have a little bit more, put them back. And then the next morning, he's like, all I can think about is those darn nuts all night long.
And I literally had a dream about these nuts. I was like, all right, man, we got to get some more of these nuts. Those things were unbelievable. So we went, we bought some, and we're eating them, and we sit in the back of the McCormick Center in these little plastic chairs, and he ends up and he says, you know, I thought about doing something with something similar to this, just fairs and festivals. He goes, you see them all over the East Coast and a lot. And we started chatting, and I go, you know what, being a sales guy, I'm like, we could sell this all day long.
So Mike and Mike started selling nuts at street fairs and festivals. For fun, remember. But after a buyer from Costco tried Mike and Mike's nuts from a little tent in a mall in 2001, Mike and Mike did sell their nuts all day long.
We didn't take a day off at all for the first probably year and a half, and then maybe one day off, and then for years. I mean, we used to work, I think the longest in one stint was about 33 hours or so, nonstop, because what would happen, we'd have to cook, and then we'd package, and then we'd have to go sell it, and then we'd sell out, and of course, if you have a great day, you sell out, you have nothing else, and you want more for the next day, so you'd have to cook all night and package, and so our wives, and we had a little one at the time, and we got a little trailer. We'd park it right next to the place, and we'd sleep out in the trailer. And
oh my gosh.
It was crazy.
That's the real story, though.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was hard times, but it was actually a lot of fun. You know, at that point, you don't even know. You're all in.
Today, Mellace Family Brand sells more than 25 distinct products.
Almonds and cashews are our two biggest products.
Okay.
We also have mixes that include peanuts. We have pecan products. We have flavored nuts. That's where the uniqueness of our company comes in, is a lot of the flavored products. We also do a full line of trail mixes, dried fruits, and things like that.
Got it.
Chocolate-covered products.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Gotta love that.
Yeah.
Although just the nut subdivision of the salty snack market is estimated to be $1.6 billion, Mike and Mike have to distinguish their nuts from all the others.
And a lot of people would go, you're going up against planters and all, and we had to show them, we said, well, in a way we are, but we found a niche. We found the hole. And that's the key, because we found something that no one's really going after right now.
Which is what?
Well, what it is, we looked at the chip industry. So 45 years ago, you had 3 or 4 different types of chips. That was it.
You did.
It's all flavor profiles. It's all uniqueness. And that's what drove it. So that's what we did. We said, you know what? There's salted roasted peanuts in 9 different containers on the shelf.
Really?
And cashew, and that was it. So where is the cinnamon almond? Where is a buttermilk almond? Where's the Irish cream? Where's a real chipotle made with real chipotle flakes?
People really look to us for new and innovative products and flavors and options and mixtures and things like that. You know, as an example, like when you have calcium, if you take a tablet in the morning of calcium, your body can only absorb so much calcium at one time. So the best way to take calcium actually is through some sort of snacking, where you can take it and your body can absorb a little bit and then take a little bit more and you can absorb a little more.
Okay.
So we looked at that and said, wouldn't that be cool if we could do that with some sort of nuts, where you could take the nuts throughout the day, get your calcium throughout the day, and have a healthy snack. And that's where we came up with the snack nutrition with the calcium.
Got
Cashews are not normally high source of fiber, so we took the cashews and said, let's add fiber to them. So it's an all-natural inulin made from chicory root that we add to that.
Fantastic.
So, you know, things like that where we create a functional purpose
Yeah.
to something very simplistic.
Exactly. And no one, who else does that?
No one.
Okay,
No,
I
no
was
one's
going to
doing
say,
it.
I don't remember
No one's doing that.
calcium-infused nuts anywhere.
Innovation, particularly in making nuts healthier, has kept Mellace Family Brands ahead of the peanut pack, you could say. And this year, Mike and Mike may have found their most innovative nutritional offering yet.
I think we have a plan that could really wipe out malnutrition around the world.
The plan starts with crumbs.
This is actually crumbs that come off the conveyor as we fill different types of nuts and things like that. Crumbs, pieces you can see that stuck together, large lumps. We filter all that out, get rid of it.
Yeah.
And right now we donate that to pig farmers. So it's just a donated product. They come, they pick it up, it goes right to pig farmers. And so we don't really have a need for it. That's actually where the idea for the Revive product came out.
Yeah. Okay, now what is
So
this?
what this is what they call RUTF, a ready-to-use therapeutic food. And it came out of the vision of us just throwing this stuff away. We were, we're looking, there's people starving all over the world.
Yeah.
We have a nonprofit called Mama Cares, and we thought, we need to do something with this. There's people starving all over, and we throw thousands and thousands of pounds away
I can imagine.
every month of just product. We give it to pig farmers. So we were thinking, that's a shame, we gotta be able to do something. Well, we started doing research.
Mike and Mike had their food scientists create a ready-to-use paste using nut crumbs.
Basically, it's a 92-gram pack that is nutritionally equivalent of a glass of milk and a multivitamin, and it has 550 calories. And a child will take
550 calories.
Yeah, in a little pack. But a child will take 2 to 3 packs a day for a period of 30 days, and they literally go from death to life.
Wow.
It has a 90% success rate.
Nuts are bought everywhere, and our whole thing is if we can go to different nonprofits, the Gates Foundation, the Walton Foundation, even down to smaller ones, that they're kind of ATMs for these third world countries because there's really not a solution yet.
No, there's
and
not.
It's like, well, we need another 5 million, or we need another 10 million to feed this family, which that is a need. So, and that's what they're there for. But what we're doing is we're saying, look, we've got a solution where we could put a facility in country, in Africa, that will process the nuts.
We'll process that,
We'll
right?
process this,
Yeah.
move it into another room, make the paste, and they can feed their own people. Ourselves, along with other companies, can buy the nuts, so now you're creating jobs, and so now you have a complete solution. So we really want to stay focused on that, and if that ever does happen where it wipes it out, that's great. We'll move on to the next thing and we'll find something else to work on. But that's part of entrepreneurship, whether it's social responsibility or business. You always keep your eyes open for that opportunity to see what's out there.
Whether selling nuts in a tent on the street or making an effort to solve global malnutrition, one thing remains the same.
It's fun, we enjoy it, and it's that meaning. To get up and just to make money every day, boring.
That's something that our customers get excited about, and they can be part of that story and part of that message, and we can be part of saving kids' lives, and it's just awesome. So that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it really fun for us.